In this video, we're going to be talking about how to make breakout rooms in Google Meet. The only way to do it right now with the Google that we have is to use an extension. So to go get that extension, you'll just want to click on the links that are in this email. But the extension is going to look like this. You're looking for the purple B, and you're going to go ahead and hit install. And the other one you want to install is the Google Meet Grid View Fix. Can't talk today. So in that one, instead of just having like 8 or 16, you will be able to see your entire class in one view. So that is another extension you want to put on your in your Google. Once you have them in there, you want to click on this bar up here off to the side, and it'll bring up extensions. This little puzzle piece will bring up your extensions, and you want to go ahead and you want to pin them. So you want to make sure you just click on them and pin them up to the bar up here. All right, once you have that done, we're going to go ahead and bop ourselves into the breakout. So the purple B is the breakout room, and when you open it, it's going to look like this. We're going to work from right to left, going backwards. So we're going to start with the settings. You can choose which way you want to look at these. So you can choose tiles, which will tile them up on the same window, and they will sit like this. If you have more than 4 breakout rooms, you really want to do it on 2 screens then, because then, especially if you have a bigger screen. So if you have a bigger screen, if you're using your smartboard or you have a second monitor or whatever, you can break them up. Otherwise, your screen gets just a tad bit cluttered. Tabs means that it opens up and it's going to start putting them down here on your bar. Not sure what it's going to look like in an Apple, but in the PC world, they start putting them as different windows down here. So you'll have a bunch of different windows down here. So that's the only thing you need to worry about those. Unless you want to change your colors, you can get creative that way. The meat of the thing is your courses. So this is where you're going to have to front load this, and so it'll take you just a tad bit of time to do that, but once you have it done, it's static. It stays the same and it's always here, and you can keep using the same thing over and over again, okay? So courses are the courses you actually teach. So if you're teaching, like I have 5C, 5A, and 5B. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add, I click on this green button and I can add my course here. So I'm going to put 6C, and if I want to, I can give it a description. It pretty much tells me what it is, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to put 6A, and then of course I have my 6B. So in the high school, it would be something like Block 1, Day 1, and over here if you want to put Chemistry, or English 2, or Algebra, or whatever, Art, whatever. So you can go ahead and do that. You need to remember that it doesn't save automatically. So you want to go ahead and hit this blue button right here that says save. And now it says courses saved. So my courses are all saved, and that's important. You have to load those in first. Now I'm going to go to my rooms. All right, so I have 5C up, and I've actually made rooms for it, but I'm going to change my course and I'm going to go do like 5A. The main course is super important. Don't ever change this. That's your main room. That's where everybody is going to. All right. So everybody is going to that room to begin with. It's your main Google Meet classroom. So I always just leave it main. Then in this right here, this is where your Google Meet URL is going to go. So I have 5A. So I'm going to go grab my 5A. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to copy this Google Meet right here. All right. And if you're like me, you just pressed it and you loaded it, and that's not what I want to do. So you want to highlight it and you want to copy it in. Make sure you get all of it. You want to hit copy and you want to go throw it into your breakout room right here in your main. Okay. So it's going to give it a nickname. That's what it just automatically does. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it. All right. Now here's where we're going to add our breakout rooms. So once again, you're going to press the green button. You're going to click down in here, and I'm going to call it 5A Room 1 just to keep track of my stuff, but you can name it whatever you want to. So you add as many rooms as you want. 5B, room, learn to spell, room 2. I think I want like 4 rooms maybe if I'm going to do this. Room 3. So you just kind of look at your class and decide what you want. I'm going to put in my fifth one or my fourth one and room 4. Okay. All right. When I hit the save button, it's going to automatically generate Google Meet rooms for them. Okay. So I hit save, and it makes my meets. They're all tied to this, and they'll all log in with this. All right. So I hit the save. That's rooms. All right. When I'm ready to present, I want to go ahead and go to Meet. So we're going to talk about some stuff in this, but first I am actually going to minimize the screen so that you can see them bounce up on this and not be quite so crazy. All right. So if I want to start them, I just hit Start Class, and it's going to give me some choices. All right. Why do I have 0 breakouts? I'm going to go to 5C, and I have 3 breakout rooms right here in 5C. All right. Once I have that, I can choose to open and sync just the main room. I can open only the breakout rooms, or I can open and sync both. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do both, and it's going to populate them up on my screen. So now you see how it gets a little messy. All right, so all this is on here. So I can make this a tad bit smaller. Oh, look, I'm on in my Google Meets. All right. You can see up here, it says this is my main room. So this is the room where everybody would join. All right. This is room 1. Here is room 2. And this should be room 3. So I don't know why it's got a wackadoodle and doesn't say room 3. All right, so we're going to stop the video here. There's another video that is going to talk about all the controls and what it looks like once you have breakout rooms up and running. So go ahead and watch that second video, and we will be right back to you.